We got the mic set up. We're a little bit too dark. Let's turn on the lights and let there be light. Oh, there we go. Now we have light. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another video. And today I'm gonna talk about what's in my camera bag for 2020. Quarantine edition, baby. And you know, the thing is my bag has not changed much. I just added a whole lot of lenses this quarantine period, just so not really expensive lenses. I kind of give you the gist as we go along. So let's get into the video. And before I go any further, none of this gear has been sent to me by any company. It's just me. I use my hard-earned money and I purchased this gear. So take it as it may be. I don't get anything from any company. I don't owe any company to say anything about their gear. It's just gear that I've been using and I like it. And you know, if you like it, you can use the affiliate link down below, check out my kit, and you can purchase the same gear. But if you don't, oh well. But these are mostly gear that I've been using for the past year in my filming career. But you know, let's get to it so I can show you what it is. The first thing I'm gonna show you is what I carry my gear in. For me, that bag is this. This is the Think Tank Streetwalker version 2, backpack version 2. Oh, I almost forgot the name. And the thing I like about this bag is the size. It has a lot of compartments to it. And you see all those grooves right there? These grooves right here, I can fit like 2 lenses each because I shoot with all prime lenses. And I shoot with a Fuji. And if you know about the Fuji lens system, they're very, very small, so they don't hold a lot of space. So let's get to it. But before, this is the bag I used to use. I used to use this bag. I like this bag. I still like this bag, but it just didn't fit my gear. Since I've acquired a lot more gear, this bag just doesn't fit. This is the Incase. This is the Incase DSLR Pro bag. DSLR Pro. Yeah, this is the black one. And you know, it has a nice feel. Doesn't really look like a camera bag, but it's a great bag. But at the same time, it doesn't fit all my gear, so I had to get something a little bit bigger. All right, so I took out all my lenses and on my camera because I didn't want to carry that bag. It was really, really heavy, so I have it all right here. So let's get with it. The first thing I shoot with is my camera. I have this on the cage. I mean, I don't like to take it out of the cage. This is my X-T3. I have 2 X-T3s. As you can see, there's one filming me right now that you're looking at me through. That's an X-T3. It has the kit lens on it. And this is the backup, the second body X-T3. If you know about Fuji, you know, great cameras. I mean, they have the X-T4 coming out very soon. I'm not gonna talk more on this video about that. I'll probably make another video talking about X-T4 and why I probably will not get the X-T4. But if you're looking for a budget camera, you know, this one camera of the year and multiple times, multiple sites, this is the way to go. Lenses. So I'm gonna kind of group the lenses. I'm gonna show you my Fuji lenses. The first Fuji lens I'm gonna show you is 23 f2. This is the weather resistant 23 f2. This is one of my sharpest lenses. Great autofocus, and it's not that pricey. Comes in about $300. You can find it maybe high twos, maybe used, but this lens is amazing. I mean, if you're starting and you don't want to break that bank, getting like a 16 1.4 or something, get the 23 f2. It's equivalent to a 35 f4, but you know, great lens. I love it. Love that lens. The second Fuji lens I have is the mother of all portrait lens. This is the 56 1.2. I mean, amazing glass in it. This lens, if you know about Fuji, you know about this lens. It's the mother of all lenses. Great portrait lens, great glass. As you can see, it is a nice lens. If you're asking, this little thing I have on it, it's like a little hood. I like to have on my lens just to protect. It's a rubber hood, so see that? So I don't carry that ugly hood that comes with. The third Fuji lens is this one that you're looking at me. It's the kit lens, 18 to 55mm, but this is just more than a kit lens. It's an amazing lens. I mean, if you're starting off and you see a package for Fuji, I recommend you buying it with this lens, the 18 to 55, 2.8 to f4. Great lens for all around use. It has image stabilization. I mean, great lens. I mean, you cannot get it. I mean, the price right now for this lens is about $300 without the, but if you get it with the body, you can save a lot of money buying this lens. I mean, check it out, guys. So what I've been doing is I've been accumulating a lot of vintage lenses. I've been shooting, trying to dabble into this manual photography, videography thing, and I'm loving it. So I started to acquire, since February, I started to acquire like vintage lenses. I've been just going on eBay and all these sites, Fred Miranda. If you don't know what, I'll put a link on all these sites, and I'm going to eBay, Fred Miranda, just looking for vintage lenses that I would use for, you know, my photography. The first one is Focal's 135 f2.8. You can see right there. Let's open this. You see, great lens, great glass. It's, if you can check it out, it's like brand new. This lens, I bought it and the seller told me it was new, it's never been used. I mean, I've not even used it because I've not gone out yet. I just picked it up maybe a week ago. I mean, I've never heard of Focals, but it's whew, the glass in there, can't wait to test them out. So speaking of 135, that's 135. So this is an equivalent of a 200 on the Fuji X system. And let's go to the next 135. So this one is the Minolta 135 f2.8, and it has a KNF concept MD to FX converter, 200mm equivalent on the full frame. I mean, I love these lenses because they're manual focus and their focus ring, it has a very long focus throw. The aperture is clicked. I mean, I'm not gonna declick them. I like them like this, but you know, it's great lenses. Yes, so this one, I don't know how I feel about this lens. I got this lens and I was like so shocked that the person sold this lens. This is a, what is this? This is the 28 2.5 Vivitar, 28 2.5. And when I bought it, I wasn't sure about it, but when I started using it, the thing I noticed about it was just so wide. Like, it's hard to find a wide angle lens that's a vintage lens, a vintage wide angle lens. But it was so wide. And I realized the reason why was because of this. So if you guys can see right there, that's a speed booster. Like a speed booster from FD, Canon FD mount to FX. I've never seen that before. And when I bought it with that, and the price for both of them was about $80. I couldn't believe that he sold me a speed booster for that price. The speed boosters, if you know what speed boosters are, they're pretty expensive. I mean, they could range from 200 and up. And when I pair it with this lens, there's no more crop factor and you gain a stop of light. Those are two effects of using the speed boosters, and that's why this lens is just amazing. Now these two lenses, this one is, you know, this is like one of those nifty 50 kind of lenses. This is a Canon 50 1.4. So this is like one of those vintage nifty 50s for the Canon camera, and I just got one because I don't, you know, it was cheap. It was like 30 bucks, so I picked it up. So from eBay. I mean, there's nothing special about this lens. Equivalent to about a 75mm on full frame. So, you know, nothing special. And the next lens is the Helios 44-6. So the thing about this one is not the one with the swirly bokeh. If you want the one with the swirly bokeh, you need to get the 44-2, 44M-2. That's the one that was first made, and that's the one that has the swirly bokeh. This one, they corrected all those imperfections, but the thing about it is this one is pretty sharp. It gains a lot of sharpness because they fixed all those imperfections in the old models. This is the 44-6. They have the 44-7, which is even better than this one. So it depends on what you want to shoot. I just like the sharpness and, you know, contrast of this lenses. So that's why I picked it up. Boom. All right, here we go. I was missing this lens I was looking for. I didn't know where it was, but this is one of my favorite lenses to shoot portraits with. I mean, I'm gonna test it. This lens with the Helios 44M and this Minolta 58 f2. I'm gonna test these lenses with the Fuji 56 1.2. I'm kind of like gonna run a test between 3 of them because they're the same focal ranges with the 58, the 56, same focal ranges. But I'm gonna test them all out. But this lens here, so buttery smooth. Look at that focus. I mean, it is nice inside. Like, I love this lens. I mean, I got this one for about $60, but it was worth it. So now we're gonna get into my favorite video lens. I kind of did a unboxing of this lens. Nothing special, great lens. It's a Cine lens. I like it because it just works. It focuses really, really close. That's the thing. It's the Bauer 16mm T2.2, which is an equivalent to a 24mm, which is perfect for video. I mean, nice focus, aperture is declicked. I mean, the not so much used lens anymore is this cheapo 12mm f2. This is a Samyang, nothing special, great glass. A lot of people use this for real estate photography and videography. Great, nice close focusing. It focuses really, really close, just like the 16, but I don't use it that much, but I should start using it because this lens is great. This is probably my widest lens at 12mm. So, you know, and the last lens I have is the Mitakon. Zhongji Mitakon 35mm 0.95. I mean, this lens is a low light beast. I mean, it opens to 0.95. I mean, it loses some detail, like sharpness, but just you just throw out that background when you're in 0.95. I mean, it's equivalent to a 50mm. So, you know, I'll be comparing it with the other equivalent 50mm I have, like the Nikon 35 I spoke earlier. I'll compare all of them together, but it's nice, heavy, nice weight to it. I mean, I can't tell you more about this lens. I just have to show you image qualities when I shoot with it. I'm gonna shoot some video with it, photography with it. So I can't wait to get off this quarantine so I can start shooting again. And that's pretty much all the lenses. I forgot to mention, I have one more camera, my lonely stepchild. I keep forgetting about this camera. It's the X-T2. I still own the X-T2, it's just here. I totally forgot about it because I don't take it anywhere. I use it mostly for streaming purposes. Like, I stream on my, you know, mixer channel, and I use this to stream. It has the battery grip on it. It has 2 like wasabi batteries in it. So it really does the job, you know. I mean, still great camera for what it does, photography. What I also carry, sometimes I don't carry these, but you know, it's these battery grips for the Fuji X-T3. So when I bought my Fuji X-T3 recently, they had a sale that comes with a battery grip for $1,200 or something like that from Adorama. So I went ahead and picked up one of them, and it came with the free battery grip. Great if you need it. Great to have extra batteries. And this one I picked up from Amazon. I saw a lot of reviews about it, so I wanted to test it out. And it works well. Love it. Great if you want to do time lapses. It has a remote control. It's the Meike battery grip. Comes in at like $110. Gotta love it. Another thing you have to have is extra batteries. The Fuji, I carry extra batteries. Here's my extra batteries. But you know, recently, I found out different ways to like maximize my batteries. So I've not been carrying a lot of battery. I've not been like running out of battery spaces, like, you know, and one of the reasons why that's happened is because of this. So I use this item, and I have the other one. The other one is connected to this X-T3 right now. It is the RAVPower 20,100 milliamp battery pack, and this is the PD edition, PD version. So once it's power delivery, so what it is, you just plug in the USB-C to USB-C on the Fuji, and you can get power delivery for as long as you shoot, and you can get about 6 to 8 hours of runtime with this. And the other one is the Anker. Jared did a great video highlighting why you need power delivery for your X-T3, or even any camera that accepts power delivery to charge. Now we've talked about the camera, we talked about the lens, we talked about let's talk about audio. So the audio that's on the mic right now is the Rode Video Micro, and great, nothing special. It's just plug and play, no need for batteries or any charge. You just plug it and it works right out of the box. And the second audio, which is recording, I'm using to record, as you can see, these are the Tascam siblings right here. This is the Tascam twins right here, and the one that's recording me right now, the small one, which is we'll see in the B-roll, is the Tascam DR-10. That's the big brother. That's the one that I'm using to record. So I use this primarily on weddings. They're great because they capture great audio and they're cheap. They come in like 70, 80 bucks. You can pick up, you know, a couple of these and you should be good filming your weddings and stuff like that. And I have this mic. The mics I use is this giant Squid mic. I have 1, 2, and I have a third one here, which I have right here on me. So it's what I'm using to record this. And the third one is actually the one that came with the Tascam DR-10. That's the one that screws on to the Tascam. So, and another, you know, recorder I use is the Zoom H6. It's kind of like wired to this. I don't want to bring it now. It's kind of wired to this Rode kind of NTG2. This is just a backup audio that I'm kind of recording out of. I like to have like extra audio, so this is like a backup audio. Let me push this out of frame. So there you go. Boom. Let's get into the drones. It's a DJI Mavic Air. Boom. This is what it looks like. I have the Fly More combo, so it comes with the 2 extra batteries, and that's what it is. I have the remote right here. Boom. B-rolls are showing, so you know, don't have to keep. But great, nice. You get about an hour plus flight time with all 3 batteries. You know, so that's why I use them. And great drone. I mean, small. So I think it's under the weight limit for, you know, flying commercial or something like that, whatever. And thirdly, okay, with that being said, here are my ND filters. I use 2 ND filters. One of them is this is the Tiffen VND, and then the second one I have is a pretty expensive one too. It's Syrp, it's by Syrp. You can see also nice quality. Yeah, so those are my, sorry I can't afford the Peter McKinnon one. I wish I could, but those are like $300 for, you know. And something else I also carry, you know, is tools. I mean, I carry this. If you're in the military, if you've been in the military before, you probably know what these are. These are issue tools, and I've been using them for a while now. I mean, this thing is so handy. It's like a Leatherman, that you get issued in the military when you first join. I mean, it's awesome. And this thing, I mean, the price is like $100 and something if you want to buy it outright. And I also carry this Allen wrench tool. I mean, it's great if I need to tighten something. That's all I need. And then the next thing I'm going to talk about is my recording media. So what I use is probably these SSDs right here. I also have the SanDisk SSD. So the B-roll is kind of like uploading some footage, so I can't show you right now, but the SSD I use on my Ninja 5 is these SSDs, and they work so well. They're extremely fast. The Samsung SSD 860 EVO, they're so fast. I mean, fast enough I can edit my footage. Once I get it out, I don't even have to. I just edit from this drive, back it up to my, hard drive, but edit off out of the SSDs in gray. And I'm going to just talk about the last thing, which is my support gear. And these support gears are like my Ronin S, my tripod, monopod, and all that stuff. So let me talk about the Ronin. Here's the Ronin. If you guys know what this is a beast of equipment. DJI Ronin S. They have a smaller version, the SC, but if you want to really hold like larger camera, then I recommend you going with the S. I bought the S when it first came out, and it still functions like magic. I mean, great, nothing, I can't complain about anything on this support gear. I mean, battery life lasts forever, and I'll show you a great feature. On the next video, I'll show you a great feature about this gear, so just keep an eye out for that. The final gear I have is this. This is the JOBY GorillaPod. You already know what this is. These are those bendy thingies that you see in a lot of people's video when they vlog. I have like right here, vlogging. Yeah. But I don't have a head on it because the head is holding something else over there. So, but it's great. It works. I mean, I use it for like low, hard to reach areas. If I want the camera really low, I can just spread this leg, put the head on there, and I have the camera really low to the ground. Or, I can flip it upside down like this and just film really low. I mean, great. You can use this for a lot of functionalities. But that's it. Thank you guys for watching this video. I really appreciate you guys stopping by and checking out my video and wanting my camera back. If you guys have any questions about any of this gear, let me know. If you guys want me to talk more about any of this gear, let me know. I would appreciate it if you guys like and subscribe the video if you can. It costs nothing to you to just like and subscribe. And if you see any gear you want to get, you can go ahead and use my kit down below. They're all affiliate links. It'll help me, gives me a little bit of kickback, but it costs nothing to you. So thank you guys for watching. Talk to you guys in the next one.